You guys might think this is a little gross, but I'm a science girl, so I still think this is really cool. And I don't know if it's gonna focus. Seems like not. Let's see. I am actually trying to focus on that blurry spot. It won't come in clear though. And there's a reason for it. Honest. Here, let me see. Will it let it do it? No? I know you guys can't tell what that is because it keeps zooming in and out. I'll see if I can't get some other angle or something. All right, so this is really hard to focus on, but if it will do it, which I don't know, that is eggs from some insect. And I just thought it was cool. I'm outside now, by the way, I'm not in my house. I saw this from inside and I thought, you know, how cool is nature's arrangement that that'll probably turn into that tiny little spot, which is here on my window. It's literally like the size of my thumb. For context, like my thumb tip is legit. I don't know how many eggs. I keep wondering what kind of creature will come out of it. I wonder if it's moths. And see my brief little vlog of the moth that was in my office last night if you want to know more about that. Anyway, I thought it was kind of cool, the arrangement. I just want to document this guy because he flew into my office at night and they are such a cool type of moth. Just wanted to show you guys real quick. I don't know why my camera won't focus better. At any rate, I'm gonna take him out because it's quite late at night. Oh, that's not helping. Well, I don't know how well you guys can see this, but right here was a cluster of moth eggs which just hatched overnight. So I don't know if y'all are gonna find this gross or cool. I kind of think it's cool. My camera refuses to focus on them. They are the blur. They are actually alive, which was why I was trying to film this. But my camera really doesn't wanna. Maybe I'll include a still image because this is obviously not working, but this is literally just a tiny spot on my office window. There you go. Now you can kind of see them that they've hatched open. You can't really tell, but right there was a tiny white spot on my window. I can't get a good spot to really show you guys. I know it just looks like a blur right there. And for the record, it's also not on the side I'm touching. It's on the outside, but I know there's no good way to tell, but those were all little eggs. And now guys, we're we're outside this morning because I thought that it would be fun to try and share with you. I don't know if it's going to gross you out. I had a patch basically about the size of a quarter or so that formed on my office window like maybe a week ago. And today, when I came downstairs to do some work, I discovered that they've hatched. So I'm going to attempt to film that because it is actually pretty cool, because it was essentially this little cluster of a quarter size of these little bitty round beans that were very, very small. Maybe I'll insert a picture of that too here. And now today, something like maybe 4, 5, 6 days later, they've all hatched. And sounds like I said, it might gross you out, it might be cool. I thought it was cool. I like insects. I mean, you know, I like moths. So I'm gonna attempt to flip this camera and see if we can capture the fact that they've hatched this morning and are crawling away from their respective shells, which is so cool to see. So again, I know this is a little gross for some of you, but in that center section right around there, you'll see that there was a little section where it was all eggs, and now all these little bitty guys are, as I read anyway, they're moths, I guess. But if you can imagine it, they're literally the size of a grain of rice. And if you're wondering if they're moving, they totally are. Because when I came out this morning, they were like this, but I looked really close, which was kind of sketchy. I mean, I didn't get too close. and they are for sure moving. They're for sure alive. Oh, if you watch that top right-ish one, you can see they're moving up here. Again, I'm sorry if this grosses any of you out, but I'm a science girl, so I thought this was cool too. They literally hatched over like 1 week. So they're alive, like Frankenstein's monster. And just for context, that's my hand for considering how small that is. That mess of critters is all, if I can get it to focus again, which of course I can't. Of course. Here, what if I put me in front of this again? No? Well, anyway, you guys can see they're all hatching, which is very cool, in my opinion. Nature does some amazing things. So in the size of a quarter, many, many lives. That is why I'm always encouraging you guys to come out here and check out beautiful nature, because you never know what might be going on outside, and there is always life. Have a beautiful and a blessed rest of your day. And if you need support or coaching, don't hesitate to reach out at this email address, where it would be my pleasure to serve you. Go outside and breathe some fresh air. Bye. Not all insects, but